Hey guys, I'm Slick77 the Desert Creeper, and welcome to Infinite Heights Season 3. Hey guys, welcome back to more Infinite Heights. I have some more coffee as per the normal. As you can tell, I'm back in my enchantment place. I've got some stuff I want to show you and some stuff I want to talk to you about with. But first, as normal, the music. I found something new off the RustedMedia channel. It is by Chris Poirier. It's called Aether. Like normal, I'm gonna put in my my description. I really like this song. And this will be the first. I usually go through parts of the song to see if I would like the general beat of it, and I did for this. I didn't listen to the whole song yet, but we'll do that with you guys. So let me show you what I've done. Down here, my enchantment room. Oh look, there's Spongy. Hi Sponge. I think she might not be there. But last time you saw this, I believe that this is all filled in with just stone. So I emptied it out, and as you can see, I made some walkways, made some spots for enchantment tables. I have to get rid of those lights. That was an idea that I didn't like. But what I did here was I didn't use redstone as a corner piece. I just used the, what is that? Polished something. I used the polished diorite. And then in the middle of every block, without touching each other, just like the polished diorite, I used regular diorite, unpolished. As you can see, I've polished and unpolished granite. And pardon. And I've got polished andesite as well. Or diorite, whatever that one's called. So let me tell you guys how I went about doing this. First, of course, I had the... Ooh, I'll save that. Actually, let me go put that away. Of course, at first thing I did was I found out what I liked for the very center pieces for the bookshelves. And I was trying to find my general style. As you can see, I have the mushroom pillar block, not only as a pillar for out here, but I have it like a pillar decoration for the bookshelves. And I have more nether brick that blends in with all the general support. It's kind of added support and decoration piece here with the stairs. A lot of stairs. And in the corners above that, there's obsidian. Didn't take me long to figure out what block I wanted for there. And I like my decision because you got like a 3-piece pattern here in the corner too. Kind of makes it look like its own fancy block, like the emerald, without being so shiny. Spongy's having fun. So light source, I didn't do it here. This is where I first put the light, and I liked it for the middle of the bookshelf. I know a couple people didn't like this idea, but I like this idea a lot. I don't know why, probably because I like the black lining on the block, matches the darkness of everything else. And over here, I was trying something different by putting it behind, maybe because this is a stronger enchantment book with all the shelves around it compared to this one. Different angles nonetheless, so it means more books on each shelf, as you can see. That the more powerful enchantments would give it a glow, but I didn't like it. And I just keep forgetting about it. So let me do this one while I'm thinking about it. There we go. So I just kept this same general style. Now you might notice that technically this is one straight line, exactly how I made the bookshelves. But because I have so many stairs, so many divots and angles getting turned, it kind of gives it the feeling that it's going around in a circle somewhat, or that it's not a straight line compared to what it actually is. Off of that, I made the stairway on the walkway, and all I did was just 3 blocks out from whatever it touched, be it the support or this block, just 3. And then I had to think of a I wanted a special place to show off the... Oh man, that was a shorter song than I thought. A place to show off the enchantment table. And so, right in the middle, I'll give it a dark gray. You can see it. But in the sides, I wanted something different. Because it is a corner, something will be shown off in the corner. So it gets a different feel, which would be the red granite. And this kind of got an egg shape. Despite the fact it was being Easter, that was actually by accident. I didn't realize it was an egg until a little while ago. So, and you can tell that the style here is different because I let all the unpolished granite touch each other. And even more different is the polished diorite because I did not like the unpolished in it at all. It just made too much of like some more man-made pattern instead of a I don't know how to say it correctly. But it was just the shape of the letter T. I didn't like it. So I left it all polished. Now technically these enchants are just going up to level 20 because this shelf is actually not close enough to this bookshelf to do anything, I don't believe. So yeah, just same style. I have no idea what I have an idea what I'm going to put here, and I'll show you guys in a little bit. But I have no idea what's going to happen right there, what happens with the ceiling. And as you can see, I put up a little bit of lime green clay, and I really like the lime green clay. It gives it a nicer, brighter feel for the ceiling. But the reason why that's not all finished in is because, you know, things may change. I always changed on the ceiling later in the design. So that's just going to stay like this to remind myself that I liked lime green clay. And of course the standard stone brick to keep with the gray style, but a different but same brick pattern that's going on here. And I got some chiseled on there. That was like last minute thought. Because it was just too plain right there. Now, I have that big red mushroom out there, but why not down here? And that is because I don't really have a place for it just yet, but I have one, I think, that I will tell you in a second that will work out. Down here, I have stone brick slabs and stairs covering the bottom of the entire thing, and this will be pushed out. I don't know why I wanted to do that. I think it's just because it matches the blocks in general. Gray, I think, matches good with anything. And it's not really, I don't want the bottom of it to stand out. I mean, against the granite, it will stand out a little bit, but at the same time, it'll blend in due to all the other blocks. And right where the glass is touching, it's like this spawned away and just continued its path until it stopped at the granite. And, I wanted to use glass in here. Really bad I wanted glass. And so I was able to make it like a very... It has its own pattern. Because I only wanted the diorite 3 blocks off the brick and no more, I had to think of something to fill. And you know, that there's just too much gray here, so I didn't use this polished. Even though the glass is gray, you can see through it. You can see through down into the dark, blackened waters, the mysterious, enchanted waters of the place that give it power. And every once in a while, I forget that there's not glass. I forget that there's glass here, and I think it's missing because it blends in so well. I love it. Even Spongy, when she was running around, it tricked her into thinking there wasn't glass here until she walked on top of it. It just blends in so well. So I'm loving this place. I don't really know. I of course didn't have a style of what I wanted on these shelves. It all just kind of came mashed together randomly. And I don't really... I think I might know what I want to put up here, but I'm not completely sure if I made up my mind or not. But I was made up my mind with the bookshelves on this floor, and I'm glad the way it turned out. But as you can see here, I am building a mushroom. Another one, and this is where the red mushroom blocks come into play. They shall be a different style than the one up there. And I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to like the style. I'm going to have it like, let's say if it's up here, this side of the mushroom will be thin, or not thin, will be like short, while this side will be sweeping down or something. Like that pattern. Yeah, right there, like that pattern. I think that will work out pretty nicely. But you know, it's a lot of work until then. And let me tell you why. I was able to grow one mushroom here and break the blocks. But that's only going to allow one. I need 4 more pieces. 3 more pieces here. And so let me show you how I do this. That's why this dirt block is out here, because it lets the mushroom grow out here. I guess I could move it 1 more block in, but I don't. So all I just do is just break up the rest of them. And I don't really remember how much a piston blocks will move, but I'm picking up the mushrooms. I believe it's only 8. So what you do is 1, 2, 3, 4. Take this one down. There's a zombie. I get a lot of zombies and skeletons here because it's so dark, which keeps it interesting for me. Because it's not fun without all the danger. Oh, I didn't pick up the flesh. Good. So here's what you do. You take dirt, slime block. Dirt, piston, torch. And you keep doing this. So here's the part I want to talk to you about. Just to let you guys know the pain I go through to build this stuff so you guys have something cool to see. In my own style. You'll be here with me. So, that last video I know I put up like late as all get out. And that is because I knew this was going to take a long time to get stuff done. But I'm serious, that took 2 days to dig out this entire hole. It wasn't me putting up the video like just earlier today and then bragging about how much work I got done, trying to make it seem like I worked my butt off. No, I actually did. Like I did earlier this week, I was doing a dig job with my dad. It was a sewer line and apartment complex. We have 2 people we work for to we have 2 people we work for to try to keep happy. I highly doubt you guys are going to recognize any of these names, but one is Morgan Properties, and then we have not Glenn Lehman, even though that's another apartment complex. It is, oh, I forget their name. Why do I forget their name now? Hold on. Oh, see, I knew that was going to happen. Anyhow, one's apartment complex, the other one's like not a realtor place, but they get a lot of properties and we go up and rehab them. New plumbing, whatnot, showers, toilets, whatever needs done. We give them a price and we do it. But this apartment complex, we know, in fact, there's a guy I went to school with there that manages this complex now. He's pretty new at it, but he knows his stuff a little bit. But he could... Oh, that... Okay. I didn't know they worked through stairs. But their sewer is blocked with tree roots. And normally, if we can't get the tree roots out to the point where they need to dig up the pipe and fix it, we can at least get the line open. Or we can get their tree roots out and they don't need to dig it. However, this was not the case with this one. This one, we couldn't even get the blades past. And if you don't know or you need to visualize it, look up 6-inch terracotta pipe. Terracotta sewer pipe. Or just terracotta clay or just clay. And then you'll get the understanding size of what I'm meaning. And the roots filled up 3/8 the diameter, not 3/8, 7/8 the diameter of this pipe for about a foot back into it. And now hopefully you're starting to understand what we're dealing with. So I'm 6'1" tall. The hole was 12.5 foot deep. Crap, I screwed up a little bit. Home, store. Talking to you guys, of course I'm gonna screw up. So, thankfully the earth was actually pretty nice. It was holding very firmly, despite the fact it had rained the day before. It was mostly because it's shale, you know, all kinds of hard rock packed together. There we go. Oh, that scared me. I thought I ruined the slime block. Oh dear, I moved it way too far out there. Okay. So I get for not paying attention, talking more. Okay. So, anyhow, digging down to 12.5 feet deep. It's a lot to dig. Surprisingly, for the tree being so close to the tree, there wasn't any like real roots to worry about. So we had that thing, but once we get down to the base of the tree, down to the base of the pipe, the roots are along are crazy, and I'm good at digging, and trying to get these roots out made me like really tired to the point my arms started throbbing from being tired, from using a digging hammer against it, because we can't just destroy the pipe, so I had to be careful, but yet be really aggressive to get rid of the roots at the same time. Where'd the piston go? There it is. Okay, so now you take the slime blocks. Let's get rid of some of this dirt. I got more dirt. So, okay, good, that's not touching. That would be, yeah, okay. This is gonna work out great. I can do this, right? I cannot. Okay, that's what I thought. I'm sorry, I'm just getting distracted. For some reason in apartment complexes, whenever we do a dig, everybody seems to be home. So you got the sewer line open, got the roots out. They must be doing PvP. That's just like, it's a glitch. It's not, he's not getting in trouble for anything. It's just like a temporary glitch. It's been there for a while. So we get the pipe out together, everyone seems to be home and sick. So that's why I get to work in. And we have a tool called a grinder, and what that is a blade that spins incredibly fast, small circle though, and it's so hard it can cut cast iron, which is a much harder pipe. Unfortunately though, if it is anything liquid, let's say whatever's flowing down the sewer pipe at the moment, it'll fly at you. So I got covered, but you know, doing it for so many years, I just don't really care anymore. I did have a mask and glasses and such on. Plus a hat, you know, to keep it out even more. But still, got covered. So that was a hard 2 days. We had to come back the next day. And we backfilled the hole that night so no one would have the chance to fall down it and get hurt. But we still had to do all kinds of cleanup and whatnot with it. But that wasn't too bad. Unfortunately, because it rained, the earth was now soggy and heavy in the shovel. So yeah, that's what I have to do every time I decide to build a stem. And this stem has to be 3 blocks higher, maybe? I'm not sure yet. I'll measure it out with like dirt or sandstone or something. Something easily breakable. I'll get back to you guys on it. But, yeah, because the mushroom's going to be tall, that's why I'm thinking I'm only going to leave out this area to remind myself of lime green in case I gotta change the style or something. I have no idea, but this back room is going to start being constructed from the first corner, I think, where I get this mushroom going, to get the general style, the floor layout. So, I hope you guys liked my work story. Hope I engrossed you out too much. I hope you like the construction going under here. And normally I don't take people's pity, but I don't care if you particularly feel bad for me on this or not. So, I'll see you guys next time. Love this song.